Hi friends, this is Excel Guru with the query asked by Hadis Khan in WhatsApp group. So I'm going to share a solution with this video. So moving to the screen, I will explain you step by step. Don't skip the video. If you skip the video, you will not able to understand what it is actually. I'll remove this one. I don't need this one. Okay. So here some duplicates are there. Here duplicates are there. Okay. Observe. Clearly observe. The same thing. But here you have to extract dates like this when data is like this. Okay. It may be a large data, maybe 1,000, 10,000. Don't ever use equal sign. Don't ever use equal sign. Okay. Understood? Because it's very problem. Because sometimes that the value will be somewhere else, not in a sorting order. It may be somewhere else like control C, control V. Then it will give you the problem. Okay, so don't ever use equal sign to bring the same data into output. Okay, the better way is use Excel function. It will be a dynamic way. And I'm using Excel 2010 array functions. Control Z. Now, what I'll do means, first of all, the main thing is that you have to check whether this value is available in that range or not. Is equal to, I'm asking this value equal to in this range or not. We have to check it. First thing, F9. In some places it is true and some places it is false. Okay. So we are interested only in true, not in false. This is the logic. And it's an array function. What I'll do now, if it is true, then I need the position of that value wherever it finds the true. Okay. So row of minus row of A2 plus 1. Okay. I need the position of that and I want to freeze this one. F4. In all ways, you're also the same thing. F4. You're also the same thing. F4. Here you have to make some changes. Okay. Now, wherever it finds that value, it will give you the corresponding position number. If I press F9, then you can able to understand that one. F9, see. In first position or second position, it was there. It is least bother of row number. Okay. It doesn't matter about the row number. It will pick up the position in a range. That may be a 1 or that may be a 2. Okay, 1 and 2. Now, this one is over. Now, the next step is you have to pick it up the first smallest. Okay. Now, second smallest. Like that, it has to be there. Okay. So, it will not work. You have to make a small change. So, I want to show you how Excel Guru will make it work. Comma, rows of, it will not work. F dollar 2 colon F2. Close panel, close panel, enter. Control shift tilde to bring to a general format, control D. It will not work. Okay. So what you have to do means in place of K value, here K value is there. The 1, 2, 3 like that. What the rows will do, first of all, I will show you. And what we need, that is makes a lot of difference. G dollar 2 colon G2. Okay, what rows will do? Rows will give you the serial numbers like this. But we don't want that one. Okay. We don't want that one. We want what we want. We want whatever the values are there, it will be like 1, 2. If another value occurs, then that will be 1, 2 again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4. Like that. Okay. It's a very easy, simplest way. That is, I'll show you. 1. Here 2. Again here 1. Because this is the new value. Here is duplicate. Here is the new value. 1. Again 2. Again 1. Again 2. Okay, understood what I mean to say that. Like that, it has to be there. Okay. If it is duplicate, it should repeat 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, like that. Okay, I think you are understanding the concept. Now, what we have to do for that? See, the simplest way is to count if. COUN, count if. This one, colon, comma, again the same value, close parenthesis. I'm locking all sides of the F, D2, F4. Count if 1. Now see, Control D will not change because whatever I said, I did the F2. Okay, it will check whether it is available here or not. See, when I press F9, you can able to see clearly. From here to here, it will check how many are there. If it is not there, from here to here, 1, 2, 3. Here to here, it will check and it will pick up how many are there. It is having only 1. Okay. So what I'll do to make you understand the better thing, Control C, randomly I will paste somewhere else, like here. Okay. Let me check whether it's working or not. See. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2. But not this 3. Okay. Not this 3. It is this 3. Okay, everyone will get confused that this may be 3. No, this is the 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, if you want, again I will show you. I will paste it here. Control V. See, 1, 2, and this 3. Okay, like this we need here in this formula. Okay, F2. So what I'll do here, I will use the same function. I'll copy from here, that's better, so that you can understand clearly. Just I'm copying, see, that's it. I'm not doing anything, just copying from here, escape, and going to here, F2, and in place of rows, that is K, I will paste this one. That's it. Enter. It's an array function. If you are using Excel 2010, then you have to use Control Shift and Enter. Control V. Wait a minute. Control Z. Somewhere went wrong here. Okay. F2. Everything is correct only. Yes. Here is giving wrong. Why? Because here is the problem. Okay. What I'll do, control, no need of control. Just copying this from here to here. That's it. Okay. Now use the index to bring what we need. From which range do you need? I need dates. This is the dates. F4, comma, close parenthesis, and enter. I'm using Excel 365, but if you're using Excel 2010, then you have to use Control Shift and Enter and go to General, and there you'll find short date. Okay, guys. If you find any information in this video, so please like, share, and subscribe my channel. Thank you, guys.